What's around Cancer, Sun, Moon, Ascendants? This is your tarot card reading for the Scorpio new moon during Scorpio season, and it's about dead in order to birth this. So what do you have to put to death in order to birth that? Okay, so you have the Ten of Wands here. Are you working hard, aren't you? You is working hard. You got a project. You just moving forward. You ain't looking around. You just steadfast, okay? And this is that saying that you need to dead the fact that you're not having no fun, okay? So dead no fun so you can birth releasing, okay? Now, I know you're working hard. I know you have plans. I know you got extra responsibilities and you're in this whole I need to complete it. And that's all good. We all rooting for you, like literally rooting for you, and you're carrying out, you're doing it all yourself and all of the kind of stuff. And that's all cool and dandy. But you're going to have to you're going to have to dead the fact that you're having no fun, because this process could take a while. It might be, I don't know, it could be a project that takes a week, or it could be a project that takes 6 months, or a project that takes a year or 2 years. It doesn't matter. The fact is you're working really hard on something, so much so that you're not even taking a break. You know what I mean? Like you sleeping it, drinking it, eating it. It is like no time within that day, within not even a day where we at now? Are we at? Yeah, well, we're still almost like 6-7 hours of daylight, right? 6-7 hours. I'm sorry, like 10 or 11, probably like 10 now of daylight and check. But you taking it into the night, into the day, to the night, to the day. So yeah, that's the fact that you're not having no fun, so that you can birth releasing. All right. So even if you gotta delegate, I know sometimes when you work on a project and you want it right, but it could be a minor task that takes you, an hour to 2 hours, but if you teach somebody something, they might do it, get it as close as possible. It might not be exactly, but it could be something tedious, and that way you can have a break to do something. Or you can, pick up some yoga techniques or a workout or something to get your mind off, or take a walk, or just something to get you out of that work. And I know society has that over our heads, around the world, because nothing has been sound for people since the whole last 3 years. Everybody's just like hype. So I understand that. So, you're gonna have to squeeze some release time. It don't even have to be, fun in the way of, going outside and hula hooping or bowling or golfing or hanging out with your friends. Fun, having some release time or some fun could be, you could be watching a movie. You haven't watched a movie in 2 years. That could be a moment. That could be fun to you. It's just you and the TV, or you and, your close ones. But it don't have to be crazy. Or maybe it's just a regular board game, or you ain't played cards in a while, or maybe you'll go to I don't want to say casino, because you're like, nah, I ain't spending my money, I got things to do with it. But you can, whatever you consider to be fun, even if it is getting a team together and play some soccer in the field for an hour, or whatever it is, or you can go, it might be project driven. Maybe you've been working on this project, but in order to get some more insight towards your project, you might go to some place that will give you that insight, where you're just walking around and you're observing and you're listening, you're learning. It's not about your project, but whatever you're going to listen and learn and talk to or whatever, it somehow is going to relate to you, helping your business or helping whatever you're working on better. So maybe you want to do that, I know if you're writing music, people don't like to listen to other people's music, but maybe going to a museum, you're trying to get this music project going and done and completed. I'm just giving an idea. And you don't like to listen to other people's music, so you don't get influenced, but maybe you like art and stuff. Go to the museum, walk around. There might be something there in that art gallery that inspires something to be putting in your music. Things like that. You can take a break. So whatever you're working on, it's burdensome work, But these last exertions are within reach, so don't give up yet, okay? You made it this far. It can feel overwhelming, but these investments are essential. What you're doing is essential. That's what I say. Keep going on your path, but you want to have some moments within, your day, your week, your month, where you're releasing, you're decompressing, so that way you can go back to what you're working on more stronger, okay? So, yes, you made it this far. It can be overwhelming, but your investments that you're putting, your energy that you're putting into this thing to complete it is very essential, all right? So sincere fulfillments don't happen overnight. So hang in there, and as you go in on this journey to complete something, whatever it is that you just want to get it done, you want it done, you want to check it off, done, feel good, yes, hey, whatever that is, you do want to take time to have a break, just to regain some clarity, get your emotionals together, get your mindset together, even get your body to rest, like whew. And then you can go back and doing what you're doing. All right, have a wonderful day and night during the Scorpio new moon in Scorpio season, Cancers, sun and moon, and ascendant. What's around Leo, sun, moon, ascendants? This is your tarot card reading for the new moon in Scorpio during Scorpio season. And this card reading is about dead that to birth this. So what you need to get rid of, okay, in order to birth something new. And with the Chariot card, the number 7 card, you can see here it has a heart in the middle, and then you see a balance, with the two beings at the bottom, right? And then you see those are moons over their head, depending on how good the camera or you can see it. But anyway, so, and then there's like points all over the place connected. So of course, this card has to do with alignment, and of course it has to do with the heart space. So right now, it's like you need to dead the fact that you have no direction in order to birth some alignments in your life. Because this card is all about aligning, and aligning to your purpose, aligning to your specific direction, not no one else's direction, your specific direction, using your heart space, using your heart area in order to help guide you, okay? Using your intuition to guide you, using the pumping of the blood that's going through your heart, as the power to get you up every morning to do what you got to do, okay? To set up that alignment. So going from no direction, we're going to dead that, no longer dead that, no direction, and you're working towards alignment, because this is a success card. This is you are in control. You got the reins. You know what I'm saying? You got the reins, Leo, to control your destiny. And this is what it's all about. But if you have no direction, no purpose, no intentions, you're not going to be aligned the way you specifically supposed to be aligned. All right? So the Chariot, just as cosmic consciousness lies mapped out in the sky, each being holds its unique destiny. Once the Chariot intuitively understands its drive, it charges at the occurrence of a reverberated path. Alignments occur when following the heart. Focus on what truly resonates with you. Put intentions behind changing your physical reality, because in conjunction with Source, you are the greatest creator. And you are Leo. What do we call down here as a source? The sun. I'm done with this card, Leo. I'm done. All right? So, dead the fact that you don't have no direction. I don't care what it is. In order to have direction, dead that, okay? So that you can get aligned, and then you'll have a clearer path, a clearer way, so you can start creating to the greatest good of you first. Everybody else comes second, third, and fourth, okay? But it's about you at this moment. It's always been about you, Leo. I call it hashtag hair flip Leos, but you get what I'm saying. And then if you look at the traditional Rider Wyatt's tarot card, there's two Leos, two lions, you know, a black Leo and a white Leo sitting there. Now, if one of the Leos decide to get up and the other one is sitting down, that charioteer is going to fall. You know what I mean? But both have to be up or both have to be laying down. Both have to be walking and running at the same pace. So you're going to have to control. Everybody has like two sides to them. You're going to have to get those two sides together and align those two sides with your purpose in life. Because right now you don't have no direction. Have a wonderful day. And for a Leo not to have a direction, I'm sorry. That's just like saying the sun is here on Monday, but we're not going to see it on Wednesday because it decided to go all over there to something else and leave the atmosphere. Right, you see how that don't make sense? All right, Leo. Have a wonderful day and night, Leo, Sun, Moon, Ascendants during this Scorpio season, during Scorpio new moon reading. What's around, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants? This is your Scorpio reading for the new moon in Scorpio during Scorpio season. And this tarot card reading is about dead that in order to birth this. So what do you have to give death to in order to birth something new, okay? And you got the Six of Pentacles, okay? And it's so funny because Virgo is birthed out of the sixth house. So this is pretty much spot on. So your deal is dead the fact that you're feeling unworthy, okay? Dead that. Kill that, okay? The feeling of unworthiness in order to birth receiving, you know, the art of receiving, the gift of receiving. You are Virgo. Virgo is a femme sign, right? So that, well, technically it's a masculine sign, right? Because of the Mercury, but everybody has two sides of them. But when you think about Virgo, you know, it carries a feminine vibration to it. So it's kind of like Gemini carries the masculine vibration to it, and to Mercury, and Virgo carries the femme energy to it. And it's like the femme energy is here to receive. So if you just stuck on not receiving, then you know, don't be complaining, because you done did things in life where if somebody wants to give you something, I don't care if it's a compliment, I don't care if it's $1,000, I don't care if it's a new car, a house, free rent, free groceries, free coat, free boots, hat, gloves. You know, it's about to be winter in my area, so, but pretty much people in the hotter weathers are dealing with cold too now. So so this goes across the board. It's just not me upstate, you know what I'm saying, New York. But anyway, so you can't believe in this one-sided charity, like you the only one that could give. And I get it, I totally get it. It's like a mercurial thing to some point. So, but if you're feeling like, or if somebody wants to give you something, don't take it as an offense, like, oh, but they don't think I got da-da-da-da. No, just say thank you. Even if you don't like it or whatever, you can always, you know, give it to somebody else or whatever, but maybe it just touched somebody's heart to give you something. I don't care if it's a bag of apples, but you're allergic to it. Accept the apples, you know what I'm saying? And then if you need to re-give it to somebody who loves apples, or you decide to make an apple pie and give it to somebody, or whatever the situation is, you know, don't be all, because then you'll block other blessings that's going to come to you by turning away people who wants to give something to you, you know, and just look at it as you're worthy of it. All right. So with the Six of Pentacles, it's a gift. Okay. Especially if it's not a derogatory gift, or, you know, a mean gift or something, because somebody can give you a punch in the face as a gift. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got a gift for you, boo. You know what I mean? This is 2022, so I gotta go there, right? But anyway, this is a gift. Others are aware of your struggle. I don't care if somebody said, let's go get a cup of coffee. Maybe they see that you're working too damn hard and they just want to get you out the office to go get some damn coffee. No. Go get that. You know you want to go. You know you want to go. All right. So anyway, so be willing to receive compassion from others, okay? A compassionate offer. We all need to be supported through certain points in our life. It's humane to care for another. Still, it can feel difficult to receive when we feel most vulnerable and unworthy, okay? So we're going to dead that feeling of unworthiness, and we're going to birth receiving, all right? Have a wonderful, and then guess what? When tables are turned and you don't feel like it, or when it hits you to do so, you will be the one that's going to be given, and then they'll be receiving. It's a cycle. This is the way it's supposed to go. Not one person give, and everybody receives it, and nobody give you nothing. Accept it, okay? Have a wonderful day and night during this Scorpio new moon in Scorpio. What's around Libra, Sun, Moon, Ascendants? This is your tarot card reading for the Scorpio new moon, and this is in Scorpio season. So this tarot card reading for the new moon is dead that in order for you to birth this. So what you have to put death to in order to birth, something new, things that's going to make you be prepared and ready for the new year. So here it is. You got the Seven of Swords. So dead talking too much in order to birth having a protection over yourself. Because sometimes when you talk so much to others, betrayal starts to happen. Deception starts to happen. Talking behind your back, people being deceitful, all that kind of stuff. So dead during this Scorpio season, because Scorpio is about staying down. It's very secretive, and it will stay low until it's ready to come up, right? So, or unless you mess with it, okay? But anyway, so Libra is it's an air sign, so it's automatically gifted with communications. Even if you say, well, I stutter, right, this or that. Somewhere down the line, there's somewhere about you that has to deal with communication, okay? Where if somebody know you, be like, yeah, that person, I don't care if maybe you write, maybe you don't speak at all, but you write really good. Maybe you, have, all the big words or something like that. The spell word good, something, or you like to be on social media sites all day. It doesn't matter. It's all social communication skills. This is just a timer because I'm trying to keep the readings down so I can fit everything into one video instead of breaking it to part 2. Because YouTube has these limits. I think it's only an hour or something like that. But anyway, so yeah, keep that to yourself. Keep things to yourself. Start working on things on your own. This is the time. This is the season where spiritual awareness, working on yourself, self-care, self-love, going through your emotions, going through your feelings and your thoughts and all that kind of stuff. This is a good time to do that. And it's better to do it with yourself. You are Libra. You have, the gift to be able to balance and to be able to strategically adjust, your communication, who you talk to, how you talk to them, your words. Because once again, you're an air sign, so you're able to maneuver around those things much easier than maybe another zodiac sign or somebody who doesn't have a heavy Libra placement in their chart. But anyway, so the Seven of Swords only allows you to see what she wants you to see. So just think of any people, places, and things around you, right? As the Seven of Swords. Her hands are hiding, eluding the connection that they have to the swords. She doesn't want you to know what her role has been in whatever situation that you are in. They don't want you to know, so they're hiding their hand. You protect yourself at all costs when dealing with matters privately. Like I said, go within yourself to deal with things. Start journal writing, voice, dialogue to yourself, and start looking up self-help videos and people that you resonate with online or in podcasts or whatever that can give you some insight on, just being within yourself. I call it going into the closet. You know what I'm saying? Going into the dark closet to get to know yourself, figure it out, what's going on, instead of blah, blah, blah to everybody who will listen to your posting or things like that. This has to be private here, okay? So this is an act of keeping secrecy in order to accomplish something that would be compromised if everyone else knew. Right? Now it's 2022. At this point, I think everybody either knows the story or something, a storyline where somebody told somebody something that was supposed to be kept secretly and now everybody knows about it. Right. That's what it's saying. This is your situation. So you want to dead the talking too much in order to birth the protection that you're going to gain because you're not talking too much. And this is a preparation for the, to get you ready. Start now to get you ready for the new year. All right. So your only priority is coming out ahead. That's it. Don't worry about explaining certain things to people. You don't owe an explanation to everyone and anyone, anyone at all. Right? So you don't need to explain things because then it just makes it more worse for people to come up with their own. Sometimes just shutting up and not saying nothing at all is helpful. Now, if you need counseling or if you need therapy, look for a professional. Usually the neighbor, your friends, your aunties, they're not professionals. They ain't got no degree. And if they do, they're probably going to be impartial because you're a relative, you're a friend. So you know what I'm saying? But you want to get somebody that don't know you or your situation and where you can be real and authentic to and get a real feedback of how to go ahead and, handle your issues that you have going on that nobody can solve, your friends or family can't solve for. They're just an ear to listen so you can just vent, but really get some help. All right, have a wonderful day and night, Libra, Sun, Moon, Ascendants, during this new moon in Scorpio season. New moon in Scorpio during Scorpio season. You get it. All right, have a good day.